Do not move to Langford until you hear this, because Langford is one of the fastest growing and most exciting cities in all Greater Victoria. Whether you think about moving there for affordability, the lifestyle, the schools, or just a fresh start, Langford has become one of the go-to places for families, young professionals, and anyone really looking to be close to nature without being far from amenities. But here's the thing, Langford isn't just the affordable suburb anymore. It has transformed massively over the last decade. New neighborhoods, new businesses, new parks, new recreation centers. Everything here is evolving and is happening quickly. And depending on where in Langford you choose to live, your experience can be totally different. So today I'm going to break down 10 things you absolutely need to know before moving to Langford, including neighborhood differences, commute realities, what lifestyle you're really signing up for, and some things people don't really realize until they move there. I'm G, I'm a local realtor born and raised here in Victoria, BC, and if you think about buying or selling anywhere in Langford or Greater Victoria, feel free to call or text me anytime. My info is down below, no pressure, just here to help. So let's get right into it. First up, Langford is one of the fastest growing cities in BC. Langford has seen an explosion of growth over the last 10 to 15 years, especially in the West Hills, Happy Valley, Bear Mountain, and in its core. Young families and first-time homebuyers come to Langford because it's typically more affordable than compared to, say, Saanich or the Victoria Core or Oak Bay. The city is very development friendly with new housing, condos, subdivisions, and townhomes getting built pretty much all the time. With that growth comes constant change, new businesses, schools, parks, and road work. So if you want a quiet, unchanged area, this may not be the right place. Number 2, Langford has some of the best amenities in Greater Victoria. You'll find things like Costco, Superstore, Best Buy, Home Depot, Walmart, a Cineplex, and dozens of restaurants, all within maybe 5 to 10 minutes, depending on where you live in Langford by driving. But you also have the YMCA, Starlight Stadium, you can go bowling, and there's plenty of other amenities that make it super family friendly. Plus, there's tons of coffee shops, including smaller local ones, not just say the big chains. And Langford is one of the few areas in Victoria where you can live somewhere and actually be walkable to Costco or other big box stores. And most daily errands can be done without having to even leave Langford itself. Number 3, neighborhoods vary a lot depending on where you buy. You have West Hills, which is newer, family-orientated, and you'll find condos, townhomes, single-family detached homes with more modern finishes because they're newer. Then you have Happy Valley, which is more suburban, but it's also family-heavy and it's near parks. On the other side, you have Langford proper, which is pretty much downtown Langford. Walkable, condos, and older homes mixed with newer ones as well. Then you have Bear Mountain, which is upscale, golf course living, luxury homes. It's a bit more of a vacation style community. You also have South Langford, which is kind of like Jacqueline area. Close to amenities, but dense and busy. So each neighborhood has a different price point, noise level, schools, and vibes. So when people say Langford, they often mean completely different lifestyles. Number 4, commutes can be hit or miss depending on where you're going. Langford to downtown Victoria can be about 20 to 25 minutes on a good day, or 45 minutes plus during heavy traffic. So the time of day, rush hour, how the traffic is, can greatly impact your travel from Langford to Victoria, so you need to be aware of that. But say if you work at regular hours like shift work, late nights, early mornings, the commute may be a bit easier because you're avoiding the rush hour. But at the same time, I have plenty of buyers that have purchased in Langford and work in Victoria, and they're fine with that commute time because of the home they get to purchase in Langford. But say if you live in Glen Lake or West Hills, you can expect a bit longer of a commute as well. And if you're on Bear Mountain, you have to add on the additional hill drive to your daily commute. So if commute is a deal breaker, you need to talk deeply about what it is you're looking for. And looking to see, say if you buy in Langford, how long of a commute really is it to where you're working. Number 5, nature is pretty much literally everywhere around you. Langford has incredible access to outdoor recreation. You're near Stevens Lake, Goldstream Provincial Park, Mount Finlayson, Langford Lake, Glen Lake. You can go hiking, paddleboarding, kayaking, or go for a trail run without really leaving the city. Langford is one of the best places for people that want a balance of nature and city life. Families love the number of parks and playgrounds spread across the neighborhoods, and even new subdivisions include some green spaces built in, but it depends on the area and the subdivision itself. So definitely look into that if that's important. Otherwise, you have a lot of dog-friendly trails as well. So it's kind of a lot of options depending on what you're looking for in terms of being outdoor active. Number 6, housing is more affordable, but prices vary widely. Langford homes to similar homes in say Saanich, Oak Bay on the Victoria Core could be anywhere from 5 to 20% cheaper depending on the property. You also have more new builds, which are more common in Langford and are quite appealing for buyers that don't want to do renovation projects. You can even find condos from like say the mid 400,000s and up, and these can be 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms. I've helped clients get 2 bedrooms for anywhere from like 550 all the way down to 500,000. Now you can find townhomes as well. A good solid point to think about is that you can find townhomes from 650 to 850 plus, but you can also get sometimes ones for under 650, just depends on the property. The single family homes, you can usually get a good solid home for as low as 900,000 to 1.4 million, but of course there's ones that are some cheaper and some more higher. But Bear Mountain and Luxury Pockets, they really jump way higher when it comes to pricing. But you have Happy Valley and West Hills, which are popular for families and new builds. Plus, older homes do exist, but are limited compared to say Saanich or Squamish. Number 7, schools and family life are a major draw for why people choose to move to Langford. You have newer schools in Langford or close by, plus you have amenities like playgrounds, you have the YMCA, recreation centers, sports leagues, and other youth programs as well, which make it even better. Langford also feels like one of the younger cities because a lot of the development is newer compared to other parts of Vancouver Island. And if you value, say, family-friendly community, there are few places that really beat Langford when it comes to having a family with young kids. Number 8, expect construction pretty much everywhere. You have new condos, new roads, new townhome developments. It's pretty constant. And it's not uncommon to have construction noise during the day depending on where you live in Langford. And Langford really pushes development compared to other municipalities. So some people love the progress, but often it can feel a bit overwhelming for others. So if you're not really into, say, road changes, traffic pattern changes, or commercial areas expanding, you may want to look in other parts of Greater Victoria besides Langford. Because if you want super quiet, established neighborhoods, Langford may not be the right fit for you, but it depends on where in Langford you choose to live. Number 9, Langford is extremely active and community orientated. There's lots of community events and other aspects in Langford. Plus you have parks and lakes which are packed during the summer with families and groups. So there's a strong sense of neighborhood involvement in Langford, and the city itself actually invests in public spaces and its recreation infrastructure. People tend to be a bit more social and community-based in Langford, so if you're coming from, say, a quieter area, Langford may feel a bit more lively, but in a good way. Number 10, Langford is perfect if you want modern living, space, and amenities, but it's not for everyone. It's really great for families, first-time homebuyers, and people who want new builds and those who want to be near amenities, but it's also a great choice if you want affordability compared to, say, the Victoria Core or Saanich or Oak Bay. And it's really amazing if you live an active lifestyle, love nature, and you want to be in, say, a newer neighborhood. But it's not perfect if you want heritage homes or quietness or more established streets. And it's not ideal if commute is your number 1 priority. Langford is changing constantly, so expect a dynamic environment. So there you have it, 10 things to know before moving to Langford. It's one of the fastest growing and most modern areas in Greater Victoria. And depending on what your lifestyle is and what you're looking for, it can be an amazing place to call home. Now, if you're thinking about moving to Langford or anywhere in Greater Victoria, and you want help figuring out which neighborhood fits your lifestyle best, feel free to call me, text me. You can even book a 20-minute call with me as well in the description below. I help people buy and sell homes all over Greater Victoria, and I'd love to help you too. No pressure at all, just here to help. Now make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with future videos I do. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and drop a comment about what your thoughts are of Langford. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.